My name's Amanda Reimann. I'm from ATUNE Health Centres. Now today I'm going to talk about eating right to blow the flu away. So there are things that you can do to eat healthily and prevent the horrible flu this winter. Okay, so even though getting the flu can not be as bad for some people, in others it can have quite serious complications. And for example, in the elderly and in those who are immune compromised, and also in children and in pregnant women. So it is really important to look at ways that we can prevent the flu naturally. Okay, now considering that the effectiveness of the 2017 vaccine for the flu was not very effective, it was quite low, this was actually the most common strain of the flu. So considering this information, it's really important to look at other ways that we can actually help to reduce our risk of getting the flu. Now interestingly, vitamins A, D and E have actually been investigated as adjuvants for the flu vaccine. So taking these vitamins might actually be really helpful as well to support your immune system if you do decide to get the flu vaccine this winter. Okay, so eating the right foods is not only important as a general rule to keep you healthy, but there are specific foods that can help your body to boost its immune system, to keep it hydrated, for example, and to keep your body warm and strong this winter. Okay, so it's also been shown that eating the right foods can speed up the recovery time and reduce the number of symptoms that you get from the flu. Alright, so here are some dietary and lifestyle tips to get you right for the flu this winter. Number 1, drink plenty of fluids. I can't say it enough. It's really important to drink plenty of water. Pure filtered water is the best form of water, and you want to be drinking at least 8 glasses a day. So make sure you bring a bottle with you wherever you're going, to work, to school, so that you're making sure that you're getting those 8 cups, 2 litres a day. You can also make herbal teas, and you can put them in a thermos to just make sure that you're drinking enough fluids. Even that is very powerful in itself. Okay, now fresh lemon juice. Pack in that vitamin C with freshly grated ginger. Ginger is a great warming spice, but you want to have it fresh and grated if possible. Throw in a bit of crushed fresh garlic and a small amount of raw honey as well. Put that in some warm filtered water, and that's a lovely drink, a natural antibiotic, natural antiviral, to help you to deal with the flu symptoms if you do get them. Now herbal teas are example yarrow, peppermint and elderflower. I've mentioned a couple of the herbs in my previous blogs to help with the flu, but you can also make some of these teas at home. And these specific herbs can help to promote sweating. And the importance of sweating when you have a virus is to help induce the sweating out of that virus. So you always want to rug up, when you get a viral infection as well. But those herbs, as well as licorice, not licorice from the candy shop, but licorice as the pure root that you can get from a health food store or from even the supermarket now. They sell licorice tea. Is fantastic as an antiviral herb, and it can also just be popped into your hot water and you can sip it throughout the day as a lovely warming antiviral tea. Gives you lots of energy too. So let's look at that lovely traditional chicken soup that helps to boost the immune system. Beef broth is another one that you can use to boost the immune system. And when you cook it, you want to make sure that you add things like apple cider vinegar, because apple cider vinegar actually helps to draw out the nutrients from the bones. Another thing you want to add in are things like sea vegetables. So wakame, dulse flakes, even nori, just from things like sushi. They help to boost the body's immune system. So you can either throw them into a soup, which is great because soups again is going to hydrate your body. So that's the best form. So get those sea vegetables dried from the health food store, and then you throw them into the soup. Another thing you can add in is medicinal mushrooms. So even things like shiitake mushrooms, which are available from the supermarket, this is something that you can just throw into the soup, let it boil, and these actually have immune stimulating antiviral properties as well. Don't forget to add in the turmeric, chilies, which are warming spices. natural sea salt like Himalayan sea salt or Celtic sea salt, which provides all the minerals that you need, not just sodium and chloride. And throw in some onion, fresh parsley and coriander right at the end. There you have it, a beautiful, medicinal, tasty chicken soup. Okay, that's actually going to boost your immune system too. So, diluted fresh fruit and vegetable juices are also great, especially if you've got a fever and you're feeling really hot. So, putting things like carrots, beetroot, ginger, pomegranate and kiwi fruit, lemons and limes, they're also great additions to a juice. These help to provide easily assimilated nutrients into your body, lots of vitamins and minerals. Okay, so I've mentioned warming spices like ginger and chili. Thyme is another warming spice you can add in, and sage. Just put them into your cooking. It's best to avoid dairy foods and sugary foods because these do add mucus, and you don't want to have mucus congestion any more than you already might if you've got the cold or flu this winter. So sugar will reduce the immune system, so we want to cut out all forms of refined sugars. So try and avoid giving those little lollies to your kids because they're actually not going to help. It's much better to give them sources of vitamin C either from a powder and or from those natural fruits and vegetables. Okay, common sense I suppose is to practice appropriate hygiene, so make sure you're washing your hands carefully so that you're not spreading the germs to other people in your family. And also, it's actually been advised from New South Wales Health that it's not necessarily useful to treat fever with anti-fever medication straight away. It's better to just let the fever run its course as long as it's not too high and it doesn't go for too long. Wrap up your child or wrap yourself up in plenty of blankets and be warm and have those warming teas and spices that I've mentioned before. Okay, get plenty of fresh air as possible. Now I know it's cold, but there are some days where it's 20 degrees outside, and it's really important just to sit on your veranda even, have a cup of nice herbal tea on the veranda, relax, get some fresh air. Fresh air actually contains negatively charged oxygen molecules, which are helpful for its antiviral properties. Have a gentle walk or just sit out in the sunshine. That way you'll get natural vitamin D as well to boost your immune system. Also, do some good old-fashioned essential oil inhalations. So put a towel over your head with a bowl of hot water, put a few drops of eucalyptus oil. Thyme oil is another one you can add in for your nasal congestion, and even peppermint oil, which is great for kids. They love it. So these are great things that you can do at night time just before going to bed. And last but not least, of course, make sure you get adequate sleep, rest, and relaxation. Reduce your exposure as much as possible to any physical or emotional stress. Alright, so I hope I've given you some useful information for your diet and lifestyle tips this winter, and all the best. See you later.